Hey, there out in Beerland. Woo! Shag Dog and Jammer's here. Finish Law Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
That's right, Jammer. And I am Shag Dog, your one and only special guest, super duper host.
Hey, Shag Dog, what do we have?
We're doing Yazoo Brewing's Stew, which is a smoked porter, 9% ABV. The South is famous for smoking everything. Why not beer? Stew is a big, rich, smoky malt bomb of a beer with a mellow smokiness coming from barley malt smoked with cherrywood and assertive bitterness from Galena and Perle hops to cleanse the finish. Original tap version was 7.5% ABV. Bottled version is 9%, which can version is 9% too. There you go.
Hey, Yazoo Stew is big, rich, smoky malt bomb of a beer with mellow smokiness coming from barley malts smoked with cherrywood and assertive bitterness from Galena and Pearl hops to cleanse the finish. It gets 93 IBUs.
That's what I just read, Jammer. It didn't have the 93 IBUs. 93 IBUs?
Yeah, 93 IBUs.
Holy, that's a lot.
Yes, but we had a lot with the Yeti, I think it was.
Yeah, the Yeti's like 70 or 75.
Yeah, well, 93 is even better.
That's like all hops.
Hey, Shag Dog, I poured it, and I got a nice, like, 1.5 finger head there that's dissipating. It's sandy brown, my friend. And as far as the color of this beer, it is dark with, like, ruby or garnet hues.
You are correct, Jammer. You are correct, sir.
Would you like to dive into the aromatics of this wonderful beer that you have selected for today's beer tasting?
For being 95 IBUs, it does
93.
93? I mean, you can smell the hops, but...
Yes, I can smell the hops.
I would have guessed 93 IBUs.
I can smell like a smokiness to it. I smell almost like a coffee chocolate almost.
Coffee, chocolate, smoky, maybe with the hops, a slight citrus in there, maybe. Yeah. Very, very light.
Yeah, I could see that. Some kind of like citrus, like tangerine or orange, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those chocolate orange things that you break apart and it's chocolate slices. You know what I'm talking about? It's shaped like an orange. You break it and it's like you pull slices of chocolate orange flavor.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I forget what the name of that is, but yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah, I'm diving in too.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
You are a most glorious and wonderful host, my friend.
Hey,
I appreciate you.
You know what? Without you, Jammer, the beer review wouldn't have gotten far.
Wouldn't it?
It's
about beer.
I know, but your personality and...
Well, yeah, let's be honest. Our personalities also combined and gel into a smorgasbord of wonderful feelings and inspirations. Man. So, if you want to say the Spitter Swallow Beer Review couldn't go far without me, well, it couldn't be anything without you.
Well...
And you just took a sip. I haven't even sipped mine. You took a sip, bastard.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here I was the Mutual Appreciation Society, and you turn around and Mutual Admiration Society. Sorry.
Mutual Admiration.
Mutual.
Oh, Mutual. I thought you said mucho. I was like, is that the Hispanic one?
Mucho Grande.
Mucho admiration, senor.
Okay. You want to? I'm going to let you. I'm going to sit back and let you do it, Shag Dog.
Well, you want me to give my first opinions?
Yes, absolutely.
It's kind of weird because it does have some porter qualities, but when you sip it, it almost tastes like a black IPA a little bit. I guess because of the hops,
I concur with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the porter, a slight coffee, a little bit of robustness to it. It's kind of smooth, easy to drink. Mm-hmm. Then you get the hoppy. This for being 95 IBU, it's not
93.
overly hoppy. 93 is being masked pretty well actually, but is there.
May I interject?
Yeah, interject.
Granted, they're two different styles, but the Combs Imperial Stout, it had a sweetness to it at 12%. And granted, most of those beers that are that high are going to have some kind of sweetness to it.
Yeah.
This beer doesn't have as sweet because the IBUs are more higher. And the hops in it is much higher, in general.
That's where the IBUs come from, Jammer.
Exactly. And so, with that being said, the sweetness is dissipated. It's not as prevalent. There is some sweetness there, but it's not as bold or as prevalent. You have this nice hoppy bitterness there that kind of offsets that sweetness. 9%, I wouldn't think it was 9%. However, 9% it is. It has that rich porter flavor, the roastiness, the almost coffee flavor, I mean, it's not so much coffee, but it has a roastiness of a coffee flavor to a degree and a little more chocolatey flavor, in my opinion.
Are you picking up any smokiness or the cherry wood on that?
I would say the fact that they have that hoppiness there, some of the smokiness is accompanied the hoppiness and kind of actually mellowed out the hoppy to a degree. So where it's not as bitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you have hoppy, most of the time you have bitter. You have that grapefruit type bitter flavors. This is not like that. This is way far away from that. Because the smokiness, I think, mellows out that grapefruit bitter.
Right.
Of the hops. I have to say, I kind of like this one, Shag Dog. I'm pleasantly surprised after what you said about Yazoo most likely not being as good as we would hope. And I'm pleasantly surprised that it is. Oh my goodness. I'm just amazed that you didn't spill any beer, that you didn't have any beer in it.
Well,
I'm amazed that you had poured the whole thing in your glass.
yeah, I'm not a hop expert, Jammer, but the Perlay hops, known for pleasant, mild blend of spice, herbs, and slight green fruit notes, is considered noble-like. Hop is a similar profile to Hallertau, right? And the Galena hops provides a clean, crisp, neutral bitterness. Aroma is described as mildly citrusy, grapefruit wine with notes of blackcurrant, pear, and spice. I should study these hops varieties. I mean, I'd like to really get my hands on some of these actual hops and then study them too. Yeah.
You'd have to go down to like a brew supply.
Right. I probably could order some of the hops online, though, right?
Yeah, you could do that too. I mean, you could order online or go down to a local brewery supply.
They say that your scent is one of the most memorable. Well, how do you say that? Usually, you smell something. That's faster than looking at something or hearing something.
Well,
they say this.
The smell, the aroma, or the fragrance impacts what the flavor is first and foremost. And like you said, as far as the smell goes, and instantly recalling some kind of memory. Yes, because you know what? When you smell fresh cut green grass,
oh, you know that.
What do you think?
Green
I
grass.
think of whenever I was either when my dad was cutting grass or whether I was actually going to play baseball or football.
Or out in the neighborhood and
Yeah.
someone's cutting grass. Yeah.
Those are the memories that flash right, depending on the fragrance of itself.
The type of grass.
Yeah, and on top of that, the gas powered lawnmower.
Oh yeah.
That fragrance of the gas power.
And then whether they're Mexican yard keepers.
I don't go as that detailed as you
smell
probably would with the smegma and everything else that might come
not
out.
smegma, but it smells like Tostitos or some jalapenos or if it was a white trash guy, it might smell a little BO coming that way from that way. I'm bilateral on my racism.
You sound bilateral in your sexism too.
It is all right.
In general, Shag Dog, I think this is pretty darn good beer.
It's pretty smooth, easy. I was looking for a little bit more robustness, the way they talk about the smokiness and stuff, but it's pretty easy to drink.
It's there, but it's faint.
Yeah, the smokiness.
Which, in all honesty, I think that you would, at least I would have thought you would appreciate more after having the smoky beers and not really liking them.
I'm more into like some smooth, basic
Because
porters.
the German smoky beers, you didn't care much for those.
Some of them I did, but it depends because that one style, I forget that brand we used to buy.
It has the etch
Smoke, Roch beer. They had the Roch beer and this style of beer. There was different style of beers that were smoked, so it depended on which style I guess it was for me.
Oh yeah, that's true. The style itself, yeah, that's true. Yeah, pretty good beer, I would say. Now I don't know what was the grade of this that they gave.
Beer Advocate gave a pretty high score, 92.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm surprised because I mean this beer I brewery I did a amber lager or something like that, and I did a pilsner by them I believe, and they weren't the greatest, but
You know what? It's from Nashville too.
yeah, I did have they had a football one. It was had a guy that played for Mississippi Rebels.
Mississippi Queen.
The
if you
university,
know what I mean.
the Mississippi University Rebels or something like that. It wasn't too bad, a couple of their beers, but they weren't great. So I wasn't expecting greatness for this, but it was pretty good actually.
I'm pleasantly surprised it's as good as it is because
Especially being as hoppy, a hoppy porter.
Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't taste really hoppy though. Actually, that porter qualities are masking that.
I think the hoppiness is there. It's just like you said, masked pretty well with the flavors and so forth, to where it doesn't overpower the beer itself.
I can't believe
the essence of this beer is not overpowered by that.
I can't believe it's 95 IBU. That's a lot.
93, yeah.
93.
Yeah.
I keep saying 95.
You keep saying
I rounded off, man.
Yeah, I know.
95 was a better year than 93, I guess.
But for accuracy, I keep saying 93.
Yeah. 95 was a good year compared to 93.
Yeah.
3, yeah.
I sent you a couple of things. Let's do the grade first before I get to this.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an A minus and a SWAF.
I concur with your opinion on this one, Shag Dog. I agree wholeheartedly, and I'm going to say the same thing. You know,
Yeah. One thing that's missing to me is maybe a little bit more robustness on the porter side.
I could see that. Yeah,
But it's not bad. It's good.
yeah. Now I sent you something that this one guy has been doing for a while now. He's been putting out different years of what he would watch on TV.
Yeah.
And he sent one that said 1985 or whatever like that. I think it was 85.
So he's going based on memory.
Well, he's going on what was being played at that time in 1985.
Oh yeah, I could bring that up, but was I watching that shit 85? Yeah.
Well, there was certain shows that he supposedly was watching. Now, granted, there was other shows that were playing at the time that I was surprised he didn't mention.
Yeah, everybody has their.
Their favorites, yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you, there was enough in there to think to myself, man, TV has really gone downhill.
Oh,
I mean,
since then.
seriously,
Yeah.
TV literally went downhill. You think about it, in the 1985, what he had listed was Riptide, Remington Steel, and at that same time was the A-Team. I don't care what anybody says. The Cosby Show.
Cosby Show is the only black show in the 80s that I ever called.
Cagney
Oh, wait,
and
no.
Lacey.
I'm wrong. Forgive me. Family Matters, and the other one had the street address.
Growing Pains, Family Matters.
Growing Pains wasn't black, though.
Cheers, Night Court.
I was thinking of black shows because, 70s you had Good Times, Sanford and Son.
I know where you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I'm just naming a bunch of shows from 1985 that were playing at the time.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm just saying there was a lot of good shows on at that time. Today, can you name 5?
No, I don't even watch regular. They have too many reality shows and shit like that. Yeah, I don't even watch that crazy shit.
I'm just saying, right off the bat, Cheers, Night Court.
Right now, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Different game. Well, now there's a different Game
Night of the
Thrones.
Seven Kingdoms. Yeah.
But as far as a sitcom, I mean, because that's kind of like movie. Game of Thrones is a series, it's 7 seasons, but it's almost like a continuing, almost mini series, movie, whatever you want to put it. Sitcoms, nothing. Shit, I don't watch shit. I watch the one occasionally. It has what the hell's that black guy's name? He lives next door to the white guy with his blonde wife, and he's living next door. And he's got like 2 kids. I forget the name of that show. That's how good it is.
What are you talking about? Empty Nest?
No. Let's see if I get it. What's any black sitcom shows? How about that?
No.
Current black.
I get it.
Some popular
current
English
black
sitcoms
sitcom
include
shows.
shows like The Cosby Show, Martin.
Current black sitcom show.
Oh, that was the other one. What was that? Golly, what was that?
Some popular black sitcoms right now are The Miss Pat Show, The Upshaws, The Neighborhood, and Survival of the Fittest. These shows focus on family,
Give me
comedy,
a break.
and everyday
But
life.
that was only one black person.
That was 85. Nell Carter. Give me a break.
No, okay, yeah. That's a good show.
What's happening?
What's
That was all
happening?
about during
Late
that time.
70s.
No, that was 85. So,
Was it?
Yeah.
When was What's Happening Now? Doesn't want to do it. 76 to 79.
well, maybe I'm wrong about it. I don't know.
And then What's Happening Now that came back out with 85 to 88.
Okay, so 85.
What's happening now? What's happening now wasn't as good as What's Happening now.
I mean, when you go
What's
back to the
Happening Now
70s,
aired from
yeah,
September
too
7th.
late.
when you go to the 70s, I'm going to tell you right now, Jefferson's,
Oh,
All in the
black
Family,
shows. Sanford
Love
and
Boat,
Son.
Three's Company. The
Oh, we're talking about
Jeffersons,
everything. Okay. So,
Sanford and Son, yeah.
yeah, I thought in the 80s the black sitcoms took a downturn. But everybody think of
They
the Cosby.
kinda did,
But there
yeah.
was a couple Family Matters, a couple other ones, small ones.
Family Matters was a bunch of white people.
No, Family Matters. The Urkel, wasn't that Urkel and all them?
Oh, them. Okay. What was it?
Yeah.
Family Affair or what was it?
I don't know, Jagger, what you're thinking of.
Family Ties.
Family Ties. That was Michael J. Fox and all that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a Republican.
Yeah. Wow, his family was a bunch of hippies.
Even his sisters were a bunch of liberal bitches. No offense to my liberal bitches friends.
No. Or girls or family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the crazy part about it. Back then, you could have that, and you could have that situation where it was a Republican in the family, and
Yeah.
they loved each other no matter what, even though they may not agree with the fact that he wanted to. What gets me about that, the parents were like, money's not everything there, Alex. right? His name was Alex, right?
Right, yeah, the show Alex, yeah. You're right, Jabber. Good job.
Money's not everything, Alex. You need to, I just remember the sister saying, Alex, Alex, Alex. You know,
Yeah.
it's like she wanted Alex. She wanted to do a little sisterly love on the brother. You know,
Right.
and I would have done some sisterly love on her. You know, brother. I mean,
Not
her
the
brother.
younger sister,
Her.
but
Yeah,
Valerie.
Valerie, yeah.
Not the other one. Not the blonde
I would
one.
have gave her some brotherly love, yeah.
Not the blonde one, right? Unless you
No.
really. That was like a break it glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, when you're drunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, his older, yeah, well, I don't know if it was older sister or younger sister.
Yeah,
For
close.
him, it was a younger, but the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a hottie.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And you know what? I remember the Love Boat, Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island was good.
And 227.
That was the other black one, right?
Yeah,
227.
with Patty,
Yeah.
what was it? Pate or whatever.
Sitcom 227.
Yeah. Had Florence Henderson from
Florence
Jefferson's.
Henderson was in it.
Jack
Show-star
Day.
Marla Gibbs is a sharp tongue but loving housewife, Mary Jenkins, alongside her husband Lester, daughter Brenda, neighbors Rose, Sandra, Jack, which was played by Jackie Harry, and Pearl, played by Helen Martin. Other one was the guy from the Jeffersons played. What was that show? He was a deacon. Was it called The Deacon, or I forget what the name of that show
Oh
was?
yeah, that was called what? Was it The Deacon?
What was the show with the guy from the Jeffersons that played a deacon? Simple as that, right? And they're thinking because I just made it complicated. Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Amen.
That was all right. It wasn't great.
You remember Alice?
The TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw clips of the movies one time too.
Mel and Florence and
There's a movie that came out before that, though, right?
Yeah. And then also, besides Alice, it was
who did you like the best out of the diner there? All the girls.
none of them I really cared for. But
if you had to tag,
I probably would have said, let me tag Florence because she was Flo. Because she was probably the most likely to get.
Wait, is that the one that said "Eat my grits"? Yeah. All that shit. I'd probably go with Alice because she was the
Alice would have been all right, but
normal
I
one.
think
The normal.
Flo would have been the wild one, and
yeah, she probably would have licked peanut butter off you.
Oh yeah, she would have slapped some peanut butter all up and down your cock and anus.
I'm glad you didn't say Mel.
And then you had One Day at a Time with Schneider and the rolled up cigarette pack.
He was gay as a $2 bill.
One day at a time, one day. Valerie Bertinelli. Oh my God! Back then, I would have pounded that.
Right. I wonder what she looks like now.
I don't know, but I wouldn't have done her crackhead sister. I mean, that's...
in the TV show. Yeah, she was skinny.
I wouldn't have done her, and I wouldn't have. I may have done the mother. I'll be honest.
The mother, I probably would have done.
Yeah, that's like Partridge Family. Would have you done the mother?
The mother and the oldest sister. Yeah. Maybe the youngest sister.
Wasn't the oldest sister Michelle?
No. What was her name? Who was the oldest sister in the Partridge Family? Susan Day played the oldest daughter, Lori Partridge.
Susan Day played Lori Partridge on.
Yeah, I would have pounded a few.
Lori or Marsha?
Yeah, Marsha.
You go with Marsha over Lori?
I don't know. Susan Day. Okay. You know what? I might have just done it. I might just do this, just so I could say Marsha.
I probably need them both at the same time to decide. Yeah.
Well, that too. You have to throw a kink in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's like asking, would you do Ginger or Marianne?
I'd done them both back then, but when they got old, definitely Marianne.
Oh, fucking A, Mary.
And even back then, if you washed that makeup off Ginger, I wonder what she probably looked bad.
I know what you would have done originally in the beginning of the show.
Mrs. Howe?
Yeah.
She had money.
You would have done Mrs. Howe. You would have wanted to be the boy toy. Yeah.
I would, if I was Gilligan, I would have strangled Mr. Howe. Where is he? I don't know. I haven't seen him. And
I don't know.
Pushed him out in the ocean, and then said, Mrs. Howe, I love you. Yeah. Get all that money. If you ever make it back to land,
Yeah.
Because Mr. Howe and Mrs. Howe were worthless. What did they do on the island? They didn't build nothing. They didn't help do anything.
Well, they helped in general.
In general, yeah.
In general, they helped whenever they needed to be helping, in the sense of like when they were doing cooking and everything. Mrs. Howe participated, and Mr. Howe participated in some of the professor's stuff and everything like that. But it was only when it was like we can actually get rescued from the island, and that's when they actually would participate. Yeah.
Because Ginger didn't participate that much
as
either.
Worthless as everybody else on the island.
Ginger was a little entertainment. She wanted to do her acting shit, maybe a little entertainment. Yeah. At least Marianne was helping the professor with his experiments.
Marianne was the all-round, go-to girl on that island. She was helping cook, clean, do everything.
If you had to pick three, you were on that island. You showed up, but you had to get rid of all of them except three. Which three would you keep?
Well, I have to be honest. I'd get rid of Gilligan because he was always causing issues where we never got rescued.
Yeah.
2, I'd probably say get rid of the skipper because he supported Gilligan so much that.
Yeah.
So I'd get rid of him. And then I'd get rid of Mr. Al because you know what?
You still got to get rid of one more. You got to keep 3.
Well, you said I needed to have 3. Get rid of 3. And
no,
I got rid of 3.
Keep 3. Which 3 would you keep?
Shit, I'd have to keep.
I already know it. Professor, Marianne, and Ginger. That's
I'd have to keep
Professor so he could fix shit or do whatever.
And be smart enough to rescue us.
And then Mary and Ginger or Marianne.
Ginger Ann, I like that. A new character called Ginger Ann.
Ginger Ann. Ginger for the entertainment and Mary for both the entertainment and the home, the down home.
Down home, pleasing, cleaning, cooking, loving.
Ass licking.
Oh, I tell you, Mary Ann, I think, in all honesty, the whole character of Mary Ann, I think, would have been, in all honesty, I might get rid of Ginger, too, just because Mary Ann was such over the top, just that good,
I keep Ginger for the professor so he stays happy.
Yeah, you're right. I would probably keep Ginger just so that the professor would have someone to go to.
And then she can come back to you later. The professor's working all day. I'm so sad and lonely. Oh, okay. Well, me and Marianne are over here doing this. Yeah, I'm with Marianne. Come on over.
Mm-hmm. I'd give you a little beef injection.
But guess what? I know what you look like when you hit 75, so yeah. Your time is due.
Yeah, you're going to hit the curb or the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I totally agree. You want to do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one, my friend.
All right, well, I am Shag Dog the Great.
I am Jammer. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Tinkle that bell, the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Oh, shit. What the hell is that? We got a fax coming in, Shag Dog. It says we're the greatest beer review on YouTube. Ah! Isn't that awesome?
Hey, hasn't changed much over the years.
No. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
Shit, what the hell?
Hey, join Shamrock and Jammer on the Spin Swap Area.
That's right, Jammer.